The rumblings of distress and discontent to the west have become more ominous recently. Scouts report that several barbarian tribes speaking strange tongues have arrived on the shores of Kiranaka to our west. To make matters worse, these peoples now walk hand in hand with Marayak, the son of Deed, king of the Libyans and Pharaoh's enemy. Word has now reached Pharaoh Manerta that these vile people, with all their women, children and worldly possessions close behind, will soon be headed eastward toward the fertile Nile Delta, our homeland, in search of a place to settle. Already there have been minor clashes at the northern oasis of Siwi and Pharaoh. Your delta town of Pi Yer now stands in their way. In a short while, this slow-moving band of savages could be on your doorsteps. Pharaoh has decreed that should they arrive, they must not be allowed to penetrate further. You will need to import wood from which to construct sturdy warships and copper for weapons. It is your fortune that the previously troublesome Hittites are now peaceful, thanks to the great victory at Kadesh by Ramses II, sire of the beloved Manet. Make your town strong, and brace your loyal troops for mortal combat.
Welcome back, guys. This is Naval here. We are playing Pharaoh the New Era today. We are in a new mission, in a new map, in a new era. We are in the Sea People land. This is a new era. We are almost closing towards the end of the game. We might have maybe another 10 more missions to do. So maybe it is around 10 or 15 more episodes if I do it properly, not like the previous mission, I guess. So we are starting in the new era. We are starting in the Nile Delta. We need to prepare a city for a population of 2,500 named Pi Yer. We need 5 modest apartments. I think that is achievable. And we need a little bit of everything, a little bit achievable, you would say. And previous episode, man, it took me a toll yesterday. And I took a day off, literally. It was so stressful. So yeah, let's see. We are in the northern parts of the delta. Where are we actually? Pi Yer, where is it? And you can see the Egyptian kingdom has expanded. We have a lot of cities now. We still have the connection to Nkome, which is modern day Cyprus. We do have some Libyan terrains or territories which we have captured. We have a Siwi oasis and Pharaoh. And our Pharaoh's name has also changed. You guys might have noticed while we read the mission. So where is Pi Yer? I don't know where it is. Okay, let us look at the map. It looks like we are in the heart part of the delta, and the ancient road starts right here and ends up right here, I guess. I think it starts from here. We walk through this narrow passage and get through. And I think the threat is going to be here. So we're going to need warships. We're going to need a naval fleet. And luckily we have enough space sculpted for that. So the living area is very narrow. But for 2,500, I think we can make a settlement here. And we can cross over and make a beautiful settlement here. But let's see what we can do. We can cut reeds, make papyrus. We can mine clay and make pots. We can brew beer. Can we make barley? No, of course not. Finally, we have 2 types of foods. We have chickpea and grain. So I don't think so we need to import food, because we only need modest apartments. I think that is achievable. And we have Osiris and Seth. So only 2 gods to a piece. So I think we can have a huge settlement right here. But I have a feeling we're going to need an infantry. But can we build it here? I think we have to build it here. But I think this is going to be a farming land. So I think we should start simple right here with a simple settlement to start the farming economy. Okay, before I spend all the money in, we do have a little bit of money from the previous mission. I think around 8k debens, which we will get when we place the family mansion. So let us see. When it comes to export, we can export papyrus to Men-Nefer and see where our city is really. It is really somewhere here, isn't it? There it is, Piet. I can see it now. And we have to right away start importing copper and wait, can we make bricks? Oh, we can. Okay, that is good. So we'll open a trade route with CV Oasis and Pharaoh buys wood and buys pottery. Let us stick that in. Baharia used to sell wood during a point of time, and these guys sell clay. We don't need clay. I think we are fine with copper. Bassett buys pottery. Okay, let's take that in. Pi Yer, yeah, Pi Yer sells wood. And I think that is Biblos. Yeah, Biblos is also selling us wood and copper, so that is good. Pi Yer buys the linen. Encomi buys beer and chickpeas. Okay, let's take that. Does anybody buy grain? Nobody. These guys buy straw. Okay, nobody buys. Okay, they buy bricks, so we can also sell some straw. It's not much, but they also buy chickpeas. I think the only one left is Baharia, right? I don't think so we can help. Okay, they do have shields and hides. Okay, let's see how's our situation. Okay, we can make sales, so we need Baharia. Yeah, there has to be a reason for the trade route. Now let us see. What are all the things we can export? We can export. No, we cannot export wood. We cannot cut wood. We can export jewelry, but we cannot make them. Never mind. Papyrus, yes. Linen, no. We cannot export. We cannot make it here. We can export beer. We can export pottery. We can export straw. We can export bricks. Okay, we can export everything here. But we cannot export reeds or clay. Okay, that is convenient. Okay, I think we should start with chickpeas. The game is still paused. No, it is not. Let us pause it again. So we have 4,000 ebons. I have spent most of the money. So let's see. We'll start simple with chickpeas. We'll have it here. We'll leave a space. I think 5 is going to be fine. Can we have the irrigation ditch? Nice. And we'll have the roads here. And we'll have another set of fields here. Let us leave another space. We'll have the work camp right here. I think one is going to be fine. I'm going to put the storage yard right here. And accept all the chickpeas, and we will try to export when it is over 800. 800 is a decent amount if you ask me. And we'll start a very simple settlement. We'll have the well, we'll have the physician, and for sure we'll have the bazaar right here. And we leave 2 spaces, and we'll have I think we'll go to 30. We'll place a road right here, and we'll put a roadblock right here. We'll have the Temple of Osiris right here and Temple of Seth right here. And what else they're going to need? They're going to need the essentials. We're going to need the engineering post. Of course, the firehouse. I don't think so we need the police station, but for sure we're going to need the apothecary. So let us place a roadblock right here for now. And I think people, yeah, they come through here. And I think I should place the roadblock right here. Or maybe I take the road off here so that their entry point will change. Yeah, this works. Look at that. Good. And I think chickpeas are going to be a sea route, isn't it? As expected. What do these merchants buy? Let's see.
Our long and dangerous trek here was for nothing. Our long and dangerous trek here was for nothing. The city won't trade.
Okay, so the food is being secured. And I think we'll hold a little bit more. I don't think so we'll have much in the first harvest, but we'll see. Okay, this settlement will flourish. We can also have another settlement on the opposite side. Okay, there is unemployment. Good. So in that case, we can improve our chickpea production, I guess. Okay, I think this will do. Yeah, we need a working dock. I do remember that. But I think we should also think about making some bricks. I'm sorry, pots. They do buy pots and bricks. I think I'm going to place the clay pits here. And we'll start with some pottery. And we'll try to export it when over, let's say 100. Let it be when over 0. And let's see who buys pots. This is a land route. There it is. Pharaoh buys pots. Okay, this should work nicely. And I have a feeling we're going to need another storage yard. So let's place it and accept all the chickpeas we can. Good, the food is getting in, not bad. Let us speed up time a tiny bit. Let the people get in, let the food get in, good. That's what we want. And I think it is time to build the settlement on the other side. Because this time the harvest is going to be great. Osiris is not happy because we did build the temple, right? Okay, next we should think about making some grain. Yeah, we'll have it like this. I think this is fine. I don't think so we need too many connections here. And I think I'm gonna move these buildings right here and take these out so that we can place the roadblock here. This should work. We can have another work camp here. And we'll accept all the chickpeas here, and we'll accept all the grain and all the straw here. Okay, the export is going nicely, good. We can even have some farms here in the future. That is why I placed the road right here. Yeah, I was expecting this, and I don't think so we can help. And we have to build the military right away, isn't it? Let us place the recruiter here for now. We're going to start with some archers somewhere here. And we're out of our money. I don't think so we can do that. Let us accept all the grains here, and we'll accept a little bit, and we'll export all the straw for now. Now I think straw export is gonna be difficult, so let us start with clay pits and brickworks, I guess. Yeah, it takes forever for them to reach, isn't it? Yeah. I think we should move it here. Make it a little bit more central for these people. Yeah, I think this will do. So we can have more homes here. Okay, everything is getting in. Good. And I think we should place the granary here. I wish we could export timber. Okay, finally the brick production has started. Let us add the next set of brickworks and hope we can sell some bricks. And can we export? Great, we can export when over 1600. I think it is reasonable to ask for that. Let us empty the space up. Okay, things are good now. Let's see. So I think the export is happening over 1600. So that is going to be half and half. Yeah. Good. So the bazaar lady doesn't have to reach to the storage yard. She can directly get it from the granary. Okay, I think that's a nice distribution. So yeah, slowly we'll start getting the straw we need here. And we'll try to have, let's say 800 straw. We have 4, right? Yeah, 800 is fine. Let's hope we can export some bricks. How is the recruitment? Is still good. I think it is time to have the next fort somewhere here. Yeah, let's do that while we have the money. Yeah, we'll have 2 archer companies. We are going to need... Okay, we can have weaponsmiths, so we can import copper and make weapons. Okay, that makes sense. I'm not gonna do that. But I think we'll be very quickly requested with things. So I think it is time for us to think about our situation here. To build a handsome city here with the docks. Okay, we'll have them here. And then we have to build a city right here. I'm not sure how we are going to do this, but we'll see. Okay, that is done for now. I know we are losing money, but I think we can recover. Yeah, we'll be fine. Okay, the export is going on good. That is something promising. And I think we'll place the... look at that, yeah. As expected, we're going to need... do we still have the option to import timber? Let's see. We do. So let us import to maintain 200. We'll accept it here. We need a shipwright right away. We are losing money, I know that. It's employed good. So let us start. I guess building ships, I guess. I think this will work. We'll start with 3. We'll try to defend ourselves. I'm not sure how many are going to be here. Okay, food is filling up, at least that is good. And we have also crossed the 30-minute mark, guys. So I think I'm going to end the episode right here in deep debt in Pi Yer. And we'll see how this goes in the next episode. Stay tuned.